Welcome Inside the Lines. I am Greg Sussman. This is Jared Smith. Tonight, the Knicks kick off a new era. The Mike Miller era begins across the street at Madison Square Garden, where the Knicks are 5-point underdogs tonight to the Indiana Pacers, a line that's been moving throughout the day. What does that tell us?
Yeah, well, this line opened at 6.5, and it's gone down now to 5. Pacers playing the second of a back-to-back. That's why this line is not double digits. So it's kind of interesting to kind of see how Vegas kind of caps this game a little bit. Pacers 7-2 in their last 9 games. Not bad, but they did lose last night against Detroit. They've had some success against the Knicks. We'll see if New York, with the adversity, can kind of step up a little bit tonight.
Knicks, after one day of rest against the spread, they're pretty good. They're 8-6 on the year. We'll see what they can do tonight. Mike Miller's head coaching debut for the Knicks. Let's go off to Philadelphia, a Sixers team that will be without Josh Richardson, without Joel Embiid, and yet, according to the FanDuel Sportsbook, are still 11-point favorites at home tonight against John Beilein's Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a little nibble on the dog here. The Sixers have been good at home, 10-0, but just 9-12 ATS this year. No Embiid. We've seen this line kind of stay put throughout the night. I'll be interested to see if Cleveland can score some points. That's going to be the key. But with no Embiid, you would think maybe the lane will open up a little bit for them tonight. I'm going to nibble on the dog. I'm not too confident about it, but I will take the Cavs.
As a Big Ten guy, you know John Beilein wants his guards to shoot the three. It's going to be tough tonight against Philly. Best team defensively against the three-pointer in the NBA. Let's head out to Houston, where the Rockets are hosting the Phoenix Suns. This line all the way up to 11 now, according to the FanDuel Sportsbook. I liked Phoenix earlier, but this line is getting bigger and bigger, which means I love Phoenix now.
I like my Rockets pick before. I do like it a little more now that I've gotten some line value here. Houston, they played the best game of their season, I think, the other night in Toronto. Tough place to play up there in Toronto, and they got a big win. I feel like since that adversity of Dunkgate, whatever you want to call it, they've been playing better, maybe with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. So I do think Houston is the play tonight. They've won 11 straight over the Suns.
They don't need to win, the Suns. They just need to cover. It's 11 points. It's enough points to get the job done. Hopefully they could cause Houston to turn the ball over. They're one of the best in the NBA at doing just that. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll go out to Utah, where the Jazz are taking on the Grizzlies, and we'll give you a long shot play from each of us that you got to bet tonight. Stick around. We're Inside the Lines after this.
They say less is more, but we believe more is more. That's why we built FanDuel Sportsbook with more ways to bet, more ways to fund your account, more ways to cash in, and more ways to cash out, with payouts delivered straight to your bank account in as little as 48 hours. You want more? You got it. Join today and get a risk-free bet worth up to $500. FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win.
Back here inside the lines, Greg Sussman, Jared Smith. Our final game this evening is the Utah Jazz hosting the Memphis Grizzlies, and tonight, both teams may be without their starting point guards. John Morant for Memphis, and Mike Conley getting a chance to play against his old team if he could get into the lineup. He is questionable tonight, and I think that's one of the reasons why this line has moved. It opened at 12.5 earlier today, and right now, according to the FanDuel Sportsbook, you can get it at 10.5. Utah, obviously the home favorite.
Yeah, and we saw a little steam come on the under, too. We saw the under drop 3 points. I don't want to take either team. They're not really great against the spread this year. 16-27 combined for these two teams against the spread. Keep an eye on Conley. If Conley doesn't play, it changes the entire complexion of this game. I do like this is a really tough game. Memphis, I do think getting the points probably is the value play. Jonas Valanciunas has been great. We're going to get to him in a little bit. But if Conley doesn't play, and it doesn't look like he's going to because we've seen the spread go down, I think that's the difference. That's why I'm on Memphis.
As you said, the total is going down as well. Last time these two teams played, they totaled 213 points. The total tonight was 220, now all the way down to 217.5. Let's get to the dollar holla, a long shot bet tonight. As you said, we're getting to Jonas Valanciunas. He's been amazing since he's been back for Memphis. In fact, over his last 3 games, Valanciunas is averaging 28 points and over 15.5 rebounds. If he gets over 20 points tonight and the Grizzlies win, you get that at plus 1140.
Yeah, that's a crazy line value. Russell Westbrook, we usually think points, we usually think assists. I'm going rebounds tonight. He had a big rebound game in his last game. I think he has a big rebound game tonight. 12 rebounds and a Rockets win, plus 510. You got to do a little sprinkle there.
Tonight, Mike Miller's head coaching debut for the New York Knicks. You'll see that in a bit. Knicks game night is next. Enjoy the game.